Anna is the daughter of Rick and Kim Williams. She's attended Baptist Prep for 3 years and is a member of the Eagles Marching Band and Advanced Band. She attends Chenal Valley Baptist Church. Baptist Prep has shown her how Jesus can work through other people to help her grow in her faith. It has also shown her how much God is working in her life and others for His glory. Anna is escorted by her father, Mr. Rick Williams. Freshman attendant Anna Williams. Representing the sophomore class is Miss Avery Gable. Avery is the daughter of Alan and Christy Gable. She's attended Baptist Prep for 6 years and is on the varsity cheer team. Avery attends Pleasant Valley Church of Christ and is involved in her youth group. Baptist Prep has shown her the importance of Christ-centered service. Avery is escorted by her father, Mr. Alan Gable. Sophomore attendant Avery Gable. Our next sophomore representative is Miss Megan Walker. Megan is the daughter of Dave and Heidi Walker. She's attended Baptist Prep for 3 years and is a member of choir and is on the soccer team. Megan attends Fellowship Bible Church, where she serves in the 3-year-old classroom. Baptist Prep has given her such a good community between teachers and upperclassmen. She has examples to look up to and strive to follow their example. She can also walk through life with friends and has been encouraged and challenged in her walk with the Lord and in how she treats those around her. How she shows up consistently and faithfully in the work that she does and the effort she puts in has been demonstrated for her and taught to her every day that she shows up to school. Megan is escorted by her father, Mr. Dave Walker. Sophomore attendant Megan Walker. Representing the junior class is Miss Mila Garcia. Mila is the daughter of Jeremy and Bridget Garcia. She's attended Baptist Prep for 5 years and is on the volleyball and soccer teams. She also participates in club volleyball. Mila attends Fellowship Bible Church. Attending Baptist Prep has been a blessing. She has grown her relationship with God so much, and she has made friends who push her to be a better person. She also has teachers now who care and love her and that she can go to for anything. Mila is escorted by her father, Mr. Jeremy Garcia. Junior attendant Mila Garcia. Our next junior representative is Miss Jada O'Brien. Jada is the daughter of Shauna O'Brien. She has been a student at Baptist Prep for 14 years and is on the cheer and basketball teams. She is also a member of Beta Club and assists the lower school cheer team. Jada attends New Life Church, where she helps with childcare. Going to school at Baptist Prep has helped Jada in her walk with Jesus. Baptist has challenged her as a student and as a person, and she has learned the importance of kindness and respect. Jada is escorted by her mother, Mrs. Shauna O'Brien. Junior attendant Jada O'Brien. And now we would like to introduce our senior attendants. Our first representative is Miss Hannah Dang. Hannah is the daughter of Jeffrey and Karen Dang. Hannah has attended Baptist Prep for 7 years and is a member of choir and is on the soccer team. She is also a manager for the basketball team, a member of Beta Club, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Tri-M, the chapel team, and student council. Hannah attends Redeemer Community Church. It has been such a blessing to be surrounded daily by people that are undoubtedly in Christ, living for Him and pushing you to do the same. Hannah plans to attend Ouachita Baptist University and major in nursing. Hannah is escorted by her father, Jeffrey Dang.
Matthew 5:16. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. I chose this verse because it is a reminder that my life is not for my own, but should be a constant reflection of God's heart. I pray that His glory will be foremost seen in my life as my worldly desires, passions, and ambitions fade. I truly desire for my life to be a witness for Christ, reflecting His character to a broken world. I would first like to thank my parents for lovingly providing for my siblings and I, while never complaining. Thank you for placing us in this school environment and for prioritizing the raising of your children according to Scripture. I would also like to thank my teachers for giving so much of their effort and time for the education of youth, being a constant example of life in Christ. Lastly, Thank you to my friends and peers for pushing me academically and spiritually. I'm thankful for this opportunity and am excited to see what the Lord has in store for the remainder of this year.
Senior Attendant Hannah Dang. Next, we have Senior Representative Miss Hadley Davis. Hadley is the daughter of Salida Johnson and Josh Davis. Hadley has been a student at Baptist Prep for 13 years and is on the volleyball and softball teams. She also does volunteer work at Ferncliff and is a member of Fellowship Bible Church. Attending Baptist has helped her with her relationships, given her a wonderful community with friends and family, and has encouraged her spiritual walk with the Lord. She is undecided on where to attend college but will major in psychology. Hadley is escorted by her father, Josh Davis.
2 Corinthians 13:4 says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It is not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres." My past 13 years at Baptist Prep have been filled with so much love. I am so grateful that God has blessed me with such a wonderful community and student body. I want to thank every teacher that has motivated me and poured into me during my time at Baptist. I want to thank my friends who have always been a joy and a light in my life. I especially want to thank my parents for every car ride, every dollar, and every moment of their time that they gave to me so that I can have the life that I have today. Thank you, Baptist Prep, for all the great memories and lessons that you have given me. I love you all so much, and go Eagles!
Senior Attendant Hadley Davis. And now, our final senior representative, Miss Summer Odell. Summer is the daughter of David and Heather Odell. Summer has attended Baptist Prep for 12 years and is on the volleyball, basketball, and soccer teams. She is also a member of Mu Alpha Theta, Beta Club, National Honor Society, Senior Council, and is the Vice President for Student Council. Summer attends Second Baptist Jacksonville. Baptist has given her some of the sweetest friends possible, challenged her academically, but most importantly, it has strengthened and encouraged her walk with Christ. Being constantly surrounded by students and teachers who pursue the Lord with their everything has taught her to pursue Him unconditionally, and she is forever grateful. Summer plans to attend university, although she is currently undecided. Her goal is to major in biomedical sciences and minor in Spanish, with future plans of being an orthopedic surgeon. Her dream is to utilize this in the mission field. Summer is escorted by her father, Mr. David Odell.
Psalm 73 says, "My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart, my portion forever. Those far from you will certainly perish. You destroy all who are unfaithful to you. But as for me, God's presence is my good. I have made the Lord God my refuge so that I can tell you about all that you do." Attending Baptist Prep for 12 years has been an abundant source of wisdom and encouragement as I navigate my walk with Christ. Even when my flesh and my heart fail, and it does, God is my constant. He is the strength to my heart. He is my portion. The psalmist goes on to write that His presence is my good. Praise the Lord that I do not have to look to fleeting things for comfort. Thank you to all my teachers who have consistently pushed me in my walk with Christ and taught me how to live in a Christ-like manner. I am forever grateful for all that y'all have done to push me both academically and spiritually. Thank you to my coaches who have taught me hard work and what being a true teammate looks like. Thank you to my sweet friends who have walked alongside me and loved me fiercely. Y'all are the biggest blessing and such an answer to prayer. Never stop pursuing Christ. Thank you to my brother and sisters for loving me in life and always supporting me. Mom and Dad, thank you. The role model you have set up for me is unmatched and truly a gift from the Lord. Dad, you have shown me how to lead and live for Christ with passion. Mom, you are all things beauty and grace, and you have truly taught me what a woman in Christ looks like. I love you all to Georgia and back. The Lord has been so gracious to me and has blessed me beyond measure. I am extremely honored for the opportunity to be on homecoming court, and I just love each and every one of you. Thank you.
Senior Attendant Summer Odell. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2025 Baptist Prep Homecoming Court. Crowning our queen tonight is the head of school, Dr. Greg Jones. Our student council advisor, Miss Anna Seegers, will be presenting flowers. Now, we are pleased to announce this year's homecoming queen, Miss Summer Odell. Let's give our queen and her court one more round of applause.
I think that you might want to go to the middle booth.
The middle booth,
Yeah.
okay.
Just doing the live stream.
Oh, okay. our national anthem. And now, the Baptist Preparatory School alma mater. And now, the England High School alma mater. All right, it's almost time to get this game on. The SEM Architects kickoff is just moments away. But first, let's dive into the starting lineup for your Baptist Prep Eagles. First, the offensive side of the ball, led by offensive coordinator Chris Bass. Quarterback, Aaron Fielder. Running back, junior Shep Garrison. Wide receiver, junior Canton Hatcher. Wide receiver, senior Ben Brown. Wide receiver, number 7, senior Austin Herring. Wide receiver, number 14, Brody Babcock. Right tackle, Nathan Self. Right guard, Chase Rhodes. Center, Carson Wake. Left guard, Hutch Fenton. And left tackle, number 71, Ben Bunch. Now for the defensive side of the ball. Headed up by head coach and defensive coordinator Riley Perkins. On the line, defensive lineman Hutch Fenton. Defensive end, Levi Yeager. Defensive lineman Carson Wake. Defensive end, Connor Moore. Mike linebacker, Shep Garrison. Will linebacker, Brady Williams. Outside linebacker, Jacob Dunn. Cornerback, junior Canton Hatcher. Free safety, your quarterback and free safety, Aaron Fielder. Strong safety, Austin Herring. And cornerback, senior Ben Brown. Tonight's captain is senior linebacker, Jacob Dunn. Seasons of Baptist Prep football. 32 seasons of ups and downs, incredible memories, playoff touchdowns under the lights of Eagle Creek. Now we strive to rise to that level once again. This is year 33, Team 33.
Street no crying, ball game on. Man on the porch singing baritone. 10-line leads to that gentle place between them. Collarbone and a stone cold fade. Got Ken boys all say goodbye to the women that they swear are gonna be their wives. And they'll be gone about any time when they don't wanna bother with no friend of mine.
Well, 2025 is here. We look back on our history, but embrace our new future. This is Team 33 at Eagle Creek Field.
How we feeling, boys? We ready? Hey, let's go, man.
It's that time. Here come the Eagles.
It is Friday night here in West Little Rock, and we are ready for another night of high school football here at Eagle Creek Field. It's homecoming for Baptist Prep tonight, and the Eagles are going to be taking on the England Lions in this homecoming matchup. Jacob Dunn is the captain for the Eagles tonight at midfield for the coin toss. As the Lions warm up on the end zone to the right-hand side of your screen, the Eagles prepare. They're in the locker room. They walk down the steps to run onto the field on the left-hand side of your screen. It's a beautiful night for football, 70 degrees outside. We have the opening coin toss has been decided. England won. They defer to the second half, so the Eagles will start with the football. Baptist Prep tonight looking to get their first conference win of the season. Last two games have been against teams ranked in the top 7 of the Hootens Arkansas football poll, and both times the Eagles have led in the fourth quarter. 2 weeks ago against Carlisle, they led 7-6 in the fourth quarter before falling 27-7. And against Bearden, they fell 30-15 15, although they did lead in the fourth quarter of that game. Tonight, they'll be facing the England Lions, who are 2-3 on the season and 1-1 in the conference. England has 2 wins this year. They beat Bigelow in their first game of the season, 33-14. Last week they won at Hazen, 40-26. The week prior they lost to Poen, 34-20. This England team is a team that likes to throw the football. Last week against Hazen, their quarterback, Jordan Palmer, threw for 280 yards and 5 touchdowns. That doesn't mean they don't run the ball as well, though. Their running back, Wyon Johnson, ran for 115 yards and a touchdown. The Eagles are led in every phase of their offense by Aaron Fielder. He is the leading passer for the Eagles with 449 yards in the season and 6 touchdowns. He's the Eagles' second leading rusher, 210 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. And finally, he is the Eagles' top touchdown catching receiver. He has 8 catches on the year. 5 of them have been for touchdowns and 222 yards on those 8 catches. Also, this year for the Eagles, their passing quarterback, Andrew Mashburn, has 347 yards on the year and 5 touchdowns. Levi Sanders has been the leading rusher this year for the Eagles, 44 carries and 220 yards. Sanders is injured this evening, so he will not be seeing action for the Eagles. In his stead will be Shep Garrison, starting at running back with 37 carries, 122 yards so far this season. Leading receivers besides Fielder, when he's playing quarterback, he's throwing to Austin Herring, who has 24 catches for 256 yards. Ben Brown, 15 carries, 226 yards. And Canton Hatcher, who has 9 catches for 82 yards. The Eagles have outgained their opponents this season. They've outgained them by an average of 70 yards, and that's despite their 1-4 record. It's a young team and a team that is looking to get things together and finally come out on the right end of the scoreboard here in the conference. And a win tonight would do big things for the Eagles' playoff hopes and for the rest of their season. England is set and ready to kick off here. The kicker for England is it's not Gary, it is Josue Mejia. And he will kick it high and relatively short. It's going to bounce and kind of run out of bounds. So it was bounced and picked up by Andrew Mashburn, who stepped on the sideline as he picked it up, and that's where the Eagles will take over right around the 25-yard line. And I say it's at the 27. So that's where the Eagles will start on offense this evening.
Eagles will take over at the
That's not bad field possession, even though they may have wished to have done better. It's still pretty decent starting field position there at the 28, we'll call it. So the Eagles this season have lined up typically with 2 receivers out wide, breaking the huddle late in the play clock for a relatively loaded backfield, typically running back, a fullback, and a tight end. We'll see how they begin this evening. They begin with twins to the right side, fullback to the right side as well. Garrison is at running back next to Fielder. So Garrison will take the handoff to start the game, and he'll be met in the backfield. Well done by Johnny Morris, making the tackle, a sophomore lineman. Pretty big sophomore, coming in at 6'2", 245 pounds, interior lineman there, making the stop for England.
By number 65, Johnny Morris. Second down for the Eagles.
So the Eagles are going to need a consistent ground game tonight in order to come out with a victory. Here's a second, and it's a play-action pass, a screen to Herring, and he has space on the left-hand side. He gets a good block out across the 45 and brought down at the 48. It's a gain of 20 for Herring on the screen, and that's a 1st and 10 for the Eagles. big play on the screen for Austin Herring, and the entire Eagle team is going to get in the huddle here. The receivers will split out wide. And this is what Baptist Prep has been doing in conference play, looking to use a bit more of the play clock when it's to their advantage. And so they wait to break the huddle until the play clock reads 15 or 10. In this case, it's 15, and looking to bleed a little bit more time off the clock. Fielder hands it off to Garrison. He looks to bounce it outside, but well done by the Lions to set the edge. Making a tackle for England was Cooper Price.
Tackle made by number 9, Jackie Green.
And that is
second down and 11, Eagles.
A good stop. Well done. Garrison tried to bounce it outside. The defensive end did a good job peeling on the outside. I believe it was actually Aiden Scribner who made the tackle there, number 18, not number 16. So the Eagles continue to run the play clock. Down to 10 seconds now, they get on the ball. Second down and 11 upcoming. This time Fielder runs out to the right. He's pushed inside by the defensive end. It gets a good gain up to the 47-yard line across midfield. They'll bring up a third down and 5 for the Eagles.
All right. Second down and 5 for your Eagles. Tackle made by number 7, Will Hurley.
Well, the emphasis for England this evening is to set the edge. The last 2 runs for Baptist, they've tried to bounce it outside just for the defensive end to be sitting there waiting. This time it's a fake to Herring, a screen, looking for a screen to Garrison, but passes off target. That's going to bring up fourth down and 5 for the Eagles, and they are in the kind of field position where they may want to go for it here. See what the coaching staff decides. Canton Hatcher seems to be the man receiving the plays from the sideline, bringing them into the huddle before he and Ben Brown split out to their wide receiver positions. Fielder is at quarterback, Herring and Garrison with him in the backfield. This time Fielder will roll out to his left. He sets, fires, and gets a pass complete up the middle. That's good for a first down right across the 40-yard line. Well done on the play by Beckett Coleman. I believe it was Beckett Coleman. No, I'm just incorrect there. It is Ben Brown making the catch for Baptist Prep on the curl route. Well done by Fielder to fire it in there and get the first down conversion. There's a flag on the play. Here from the official on the near sideline. And the official is attempting to explain the flag to the referees, and we'll see what they call. The sideline warning against Baptist. Unsure what that was about, but a run up the middle here for Garrison. He follows his blockers well, is able to pick up 4 yards right up to the 35-yard line, and the Eagles have moved the ball well here on their first drive of the game. Johnny Morris coming up with another stop for England. Big defensive tackle. But moving the football is going to be one of the keys of the game here for Baptist Prep. I got 3 keys of the game. 1 is run consistently. Number 2, pressure the backfield. We'll talk about that a little bit more when the Eagles are on defense. They got to put pressure on the quarterback. And then number 3, turning turnovers into points. The Eagles have had a plus 14 turnover differential this year through just 5 games. That's an astounding number The Eagles need to turn those turnovers into points. No turnover on this drive, though. The Eagles are ahead for a first down. Pass to Herring. Believe it's first down. The referees have not signaled to move the chains quite yet, and here they go. So first down and 10 for Baptist Prep at the 29-yard line. And they're off to a good start here in the first drive of the game. Like I said, the Eagles are with a plus 14 turnover margin this season. They have caught 10 interceptions and recovered 9 fumbles. They've only thrown 3 interceptions and fumbled the ball once. Here's Fielder throwing, and the pass is high, intended for Herring. Herring wasn't able to catch it on the screen, and that'll bring up second down 10 for the Eagles. So Baptist Prep looking to be a little bit more aggressive with throwing the football from the arm of Aaron Fielder this evening. Of course, still lining up some screen plays in that passing game, but a few passes downfield as well. This time, Fielder has split backs in the backfield. And he'll hand it off to Garrison, who's looking to follow his blocks and pick up some yards here. He gets up to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4 yards on the play, bring up third down and 6 for Baptist Prep. Clock now sits at 6:45. Eagles have taken a 5+ minute drive down the field. They've now moved the ball about 45 yards down the field in 5.5 minutes. Relying heavily on screens and runs. Fielder, third down. He's going to roll out to his right, look to throw it downfield. He gets it through the hands of Herring. Herring, if he had been able to catch that, likely would have gotten the first down, but now it is 4th down and 6 for Baptist Prep. I think we might be slightly outside of Luke Bell's field goal range, so we might expect the Eagles to go for it here. I did see a video of Bell hitting a 40-yarder in the offseason. I think a field goal from here would be 42 yards, so kind of pushing it. Eagles are going to go for it nonetheless. 6:15 on the game clock. 4th down and 6 for the Eagles on the England 25-yard line. Fielder's going to roll to his right. He's looking to get the edge. He's got it. He cuts up field. He runs over a defender, but he is not going to pick up a first down. Fielder lays a big hit on the linebacker for England, number 10, Mason Guess, but it was not enough for a first down. Guess did well, and I think he'll take that. He's going to turn the ball over at the 23-yard line, and that's where England will take over. They have a balanced attack, the Lions do. They throw the ball just as much as they run it, but they do throw the football. Quarterback for England is Jordan Palmer, and he'll be a key player for the Lion team. They have some pretty big offensive linemen as well lined up on the line of scrimmage. You have twins to the left side. Eagles showing a blitz. They're going to fall back. It's going to be a handoff up the middle for a minimal gain. Up to the 24-yard line is E.J. Brewer before he is brought down by, is that Hutch Fenton making a tackle on defense. Hutch Fenton, the junior, 5'10", 228-pound offensive and defensive lineman, making the stop for Baptist Prep. His second year as a starter here for the Eagles. This time it's going to be a pass, but there's a flag as the play comes off. The official on the far sideline is going to call offsides against the Eagles. So they lined up in an offside position before, or excuse me, the Lions lined up in an offside position. How often do you see offensive offside penalty called. Not very often. But that's what we had there. Offensive offsides. Back it up for 2nd down and 14 now for England. Palmer will pass it. He looks, rolls to his right. He's got some space. He's going to run. He gets out across the line of scrimmage, makes a few Eagles miss. He's finally going to be brought down across the 35, pretty close to a first down. And he'll be short. So it's going to be 3rd down and short here at the 32-yard line for England. Palmer did well to get out of the pocket and then make some Eagles miss in open space. Third down and short, deep in their own territory. It's going to be a handoff. Bounce it out to the left-hand side, enough for a first down. The running back again on this play is E.J. Brewer. Gets out across the 35 up to the 36-yard line. So that's enough for a first down and 10 for the England Lions.
Brought down by number 1, Shep Garrison.
Well, one of the keys of the game tonight for Baptist Prep will be getting pressure on the quarterback and getting penetration into the backfield. Baptist has done a really good job so far this year pressuring the quarterback. And here, got a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, but a good play from Canton Hatcher to make the play on the receiver and break up the pass. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for England. So I was saying, Baptist has done well getting pressure in the backfield. The defensive line, especially, Judah Jones leads the Eagles in sacks this season with 4. Hutch Fenton has 3 sacks. And Levi Yeager, who is the Eagles' all-time leader in sacks, has 3 this year as well. Eagles showing blitz. They're not going to blitz. It's a run out to the left-hand side for Palmer, quarterback keeper. He's going to get a decent gain of about 6 yards.
Tackle made by number 1, Shep
And he'll be brought down by Shep Garrison for a 3rd down and 4 for England. Palmer rolls out to his right, and he's going to be pressured in the backfield and sacked by Shep Garrison. Garrison dropped out of coverage and came back to get a sack on Palmer as he rolled to his right. And that sack is going to take England out of a easy-to-convert 4th down range. And the ball goes back for a 4th down and 14 now on their own 33-yard line, and it's going to be a tough decision for England here. They are going to line up in their normal offense. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Quarterback is Palmer. And it's going to be a screen pass. Behind the line of scrimmage, the ball is jumbled, but flock of Eagles able to bring him down to the 35-yard line, and that's a turnover on downs. Eagles will have the football in plus field position. Catching the pass there for England was Jarvis Dreyer. It was a screen. He fumbled the catch. He bobbled it a little bit. That's the word I was looking for. And with the bobble, wasn't able to get enough forward momentum to break past the line of scrimmage and get upfield for a first down. So Eagles are taking over with good field position here. 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. This is a pump fake from Fielder. He drops back deep. He's being a little bit of pressure in the backfield. He's going to pump again before he's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And so no gain on the play, a big scramble. I believe the Eagles were looking for a screen pass there, but with how deep Fielder dropped, it's going to be tough for him to roll out and get yardage. He's 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. High snap. Handoff to Garrison, who gets a yard on the play. And he'll get up to the 29, excuse me, up to the 34. It'll be a 3rd down and 9 for Baptist Prep now. So the Eagles are going to line up 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Fielder at quarterback. He drops back to pass. Fakes a screen. He's got a man over the top. It's Herring, and Herring lets the ball bounce off his shoulder pads, not able to come up with the catch. And Herring was open over the top. The screen and go play was successful, but it is 4th down and 9 now for the Eagles. The Eagles look like they're going to go for it here. 4th down and 9. Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Ball on the England 34-yard line. Fielder has got trips to his left side. He's going to throw it across the middle. And he had a man. It was Brody Babcock, but he wasn't able to come up with it. And that'll be a turnover on downs. England's going to take the ball here at the 34-yard line. So that'll be 1 yard behind where they gave it back to the Eagles on their own 4th down stop previously. So the Eagles here have 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. Palmer by himself in the backfield. Screen pass to number 10 here, and he's able to get a short gain up to the 11-yard line. Making the catch there for England was Mason Guess. Guess is a sophomore. And the Lions have a number of sophomores playing for them this evening. We've noticed a few sophomores making plays for them so far. And Guess is walking off the field, strangely. It looks like England's going to let the clock run out. And they are. And the clock expires here at the end of the first quarter. Score is 0-0.
Little action out on the field, no score.
All right, with that, we're going to leave you with a word from our sponsors before we come back for the second quarter. We'll thank our sponsors tonight, our championship sponsors, Team Worldwide, Geico, Ron Davis, local office, and the Arkansas Federal Credit Union. Brolo Insurance is one of the sponsors here tonight for the Eagles. Stone Bank, Cupcakes Cupcakery, and SCM Architects. Our touchdown sponsors are Pillar Realty, Hunter Engineering, Hayden, Mirren, and Foster Attorneys, Commerce Title, and Omni's Chiropractic. Individual sponsors are Lumber One, Prime Capital, Shakey's Frozen Custard, Ben Davis Properties, Burt Black, Ortho Arkansas, and finally the Moore family, the Gray family, the Fenton family, the Vereen family, the Sanders family, the Schulte family, the Hill family, and the Elbert family. England is going to come back out onto the field here to begin the second quarter. They're now moving left to right have the ball at their own 37-yard line, a 2nd down and 7 to begin the quarter here. And there is a flag coming down before the snap. They'll call a false start against England. It's going to back it up 5 yards, bring up a 2nd down and 12 for the Lions. And England's going to have a little bit more space they have to gain here. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. Palmer's going to run it up the middle. Bit of space up the middle of the field. He's looking to get the edge, and he's going to be brought down by Ben Brown right at the 40-yard line. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 now. Well done by Brown. If he had not taken Palmer down there, it looked like Palmer had the edge and would have had a big gain on the play, but Brown's able to salvage it for the Eagles to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Palmer's going to roll to his right. He's looking to throw it downfield, and he's got a receiver making the catch. Well done. Well done by Jaquan Mays making the catch on the play. He's pushed out of bounds by Jacob Dunn, but Dunn gives him an extra push once he was already out of bounds, and that's going to tack 15 additional yards onto this play.
We'll add another 15 yards to the 14-yard pickup.
So that is a tough play for the Eagles. You
Unsportsmanlike.
can't give up free yards like that. It's going to send the ball down to the 29-yard line.
England will take over on the 29-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Palmer here looking to his right. He rolls to his right. He gets outside of Yeager, gets the ball downfield. It falls incomplete. There is a flag on the backfield as the scramble happened. There's 2 flags down, actually. Let's see how they call this. It may have been for the same penalty. We're going to call a holding on the offense. And that's going to back England up here for a 1st and 20 on the play. Take him back to the 39-yard line.
England have 1st down and 20.
Handoff to the right. Well done by Jacob Dunn, coming up with the stop after Brewer took the handoff to the right, and that's going to be a loss in the play, loss of 2, back to the 41. And we'll see a 2nd down and 22 on the play here. So the holding call against England, and now this run for a loss has kind of negated that personal foul penalty it was called against the Eagles that put them so deep into Eagle territory. And now England lines up with split backs in the backfield. Palmer will throw it. He's looking, he rolls to his right. He tries to lob it up for Guess and just goes over his head. Once again, there is a flag down in the backfield. Could this be another holding penalty against England? It's kind of in that territory where you may see one. and see if the Eagles are going to take it or not. If they decline it, it's 3rd down and 20. But they will accept the penalty, and that's going to move another 10 yards back here for the Lions, all the way back to the 50-yard line. So, yeah, 2nd down and 31 now for England on the play. Deep in a hole here. It's a bit of a risky play, though, from the Eagles to take away a 3rd down and 20 in favor of a 2nd down and 30. Palmer will throw it. He's able to escape some pressure, rolling to his right. He makes a man miss, and he gets back to the 40-yard line. And he's going to be brought down by Brady Williams, and that's going to get him right back to a 3rd and 20. And so it's going to be a 3rd and 21. So this is exactly where England was before the holding call. 3rd down and 21 for the Lions. They are on the Eagles side of the 50-yard line. The clock's now at 9 minutes and 10 seconds. We have still scoreless in this ball game. England's going to line up 2 receivers stacked on either side. Eagle brings the linebacker up the middle, leaves a hole. It's caught. And trying to get outside for the Lions was number 2, Jaquan Mays. Mays catches it, gets out wide, but it's going to be brought down well short of a 1st down. Bring up 4th down and 8. 4th down and 9 for the Lions is still very manageable.
4th down and 9.
So much more manageable than a 3rd down and 20. But 4th and 9, still a little bit of a ways to go for the Lions. They've got trips to the right side, running back in the backfield next to Palmer, 1 receiver to the far sideline. Palmer lines up. He's looking to that solo receiver who makes a great catch. Great catch from Jarvis Dreyer, and that is a touchdown for England.
Jarvis Dreyer is complete for the touchdown.
Dreyer goes up over the top between a safety and a cornerback, makes the catch. It was a good throw, a good catch, and England is on the scoreboard here in the 2nd quarter. The score is 6-0. 8 minutes and 7 seconds remain in this first half of action, and England is going to go for 2. Palmer's going to run to his right, and he will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, so the try is no good. Score remains 6-0. 8 minutes, 7 seconds remain in the first half of action. The Eagles will get the ball back and look to respond to that touchdown drive from England. Let's give some more congratulations to our sponsors and thank you to our sponsors here tonight. Team Worldwide, Geico, Ron Davis's local office, and the Arkansas Federal Credit Union. Then our our game day sponsors are Brolo Insurance, Stone Bank, Small Cakes Cupcakery, and SCM Architects. I'm going to say congratulations tonight to the Baptist Prep homecoming queen, Summer Odell. Won it for the senior class this evening. Congratulations to Summer. Believe we showed the homecoming court presentation before the game began on our live stream, so if you'd like to see that at halftime, you can go ahead and wind back the clock to the beginning of the broadcast, watch that homecoming court presentation, and then return to live for the second half of action. We still have 8 minutes before halftime, though. A high kick. This time it is caught by Mashburn. Mashburn gets some yardage up to the 40-yard line. He's brought down. Pretty big hit there by the England kickoff team, and Baptist will start off at the 40. Eagles have trips to the left-hand side. Going to be a screen pass to Herring. Herring cuts inside. He's getting some yardage up to the 48-yard line. He makes a 7-yard gain. Herring able to drag a couple of defenders on his back for some extra yardage as he cuts inside on the screen.
2nd down and 3.
And so the Eagles going to line up their 2 receivers on either side on the line of scrimmage. Near side is Brown, far side is Hatcher. 2 backs in the backfield alongside Fielder. Babcock is in the slot. It's going to be a handoff here to Shep Garrison. He runs up the field for a first down across the 45-yard line to the 44. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Bring up 1st down and 10 for your Eagles. Number 10, Mason Guess on the tackle.
The Eagles with a couple of good gains to start this drive, getting them into Lion territory. They're looking to respond to an England touchdown that put them ahead here in the 2nd quarter. 6-0 is the score. Fielder now is going to run to the left, cut upfield, but he's not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Making the tackle in the backfield was Guess for England. Alongside him was Aiden Scribner. Both players setting the edge there and keeping Fielder from cutting back inside. The Baptist Prep now has a 2nd down and 12. Clock ticks down to 6 minutes in the first half. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Fielder's going to fake a screen. He's looking deep to Herring. They ran this play earlier. Herring didn't catch it, and that time Herring just could not get the ball into his hands as the defender on the play for England was number 4, Trey Chatton. And I'm going to be honest with you, it didn't look like Chatton saw the football there. But he was just in the right position where Herring was not able to get around him to catch the ball. So 3rd down and 12 now for Baptist. Eagles line up with Garrison and Herring in the backfield, Babcock and Hatcher to the right-hand side. That's where Fielder's going to roll. Looks to fire it into Herring. It's broken up on the play by Guess. He seems to be everywhere for this Lion defense. Mason Guess, the 5'10", 200-pound linebacker. And Eagles are going to bring out their punt team. Looking to kick the ball away here, even though they are on the England 47-yard line. 2 returners back for the Lions. Luke Bell, the punter for Baptist Prep. He gets the ball away. Gets a good bounce for the Eagles inside the 20. It's going to roll down to the 17-yard line where it will be down by Beckett Coleman. And England will get the football back here with 5.5 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. Baptist Prep defense has played well this evening, and to be entirely honest with you, the England offense has made some mistakes, but that last drive, England was able to catch a pass on a go route and pick up a touchdown, and that's the difference in this game this evening. England here, after the play, got a personal foul called on them, so they're going to back the ball up It's not going to be 15 yards, but it will be half the distance to the goal from the 16 where the ball was downed. I believe they'll send it back to the 8-yard line, and that's where the Lions will begin this drive.
England will start inside the 10-yard line.
Split backfield next to Palmer. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Breaking a few tackles for a good gain on the play was Zwyon Johnson. It's be close to a first down. Not quite going to get it. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 now for the Lions.
I'll bring up 2nd down and 2, England.
Eagles showing blitz. They're going to step back into coverage. It will be a handoff up the middle. I believe that's once again to Johnson, and no gain or short gain on the play. He may have had enough for a first down.
Number 5, Brady Williams got in there with a few friends.
We'll see how they call this and spot this ball. And they're going to, looks like they might measure. Will they? No, they're going to call a first down. First down for England. The player's helmet came off, had to come out of the game. That's why they called an official timeout there. Back to pass, Palmer. He's rolling to his right, and he is going to be brought down. He's going to throw the ball out of bounds. Was he in the pocket? Referees are talking about whether or not he was in the pocket. They can't decide whether they're going to drop a flag or not. It looks like they may not. So, no flag comes down. They say, I suppose, the quarterback was out of the pocket. Not sure if I believe it, but it's 2nd down and 10 for the Lions.
Second down.
So Eagles did well to put pressure on the quarterback and trap him in the backfield. He was able to get the ball away for just an incomplete pass and salvage a 2nd and 10. Palmer this time, he has to roll out, and he's going to be stopped. Excuse me, no, he's not. He's able to fire the ball in, but it's intercepted. He tries to fire the ball in, but it is intercepted by Canton Hatcher. There is a flag down in the backfield. I believe it's going to be holding, and the call's going to stand as an interception.
Indication holding against the England Lions. Baptist Prep declines the penalty.
So Baptist Prep's going to take over with good field possession here at the 27-yard line. Holding call declined, of course. And going to be a sack on the play. Fielder tried to roll out to his left and not able to get a gain. It's going to be a 2nd down and 13 now after the loss in the play.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 13.
Baptist Prep back, 2nd down and 13. 2 receivers to the far, 1 to the near side, split backfield. Excuse me, 2 back to the same side of the backfield. Fielder tries to get them to jump off sides. They won't do it. This time there is a play. It's a quick screen to Babcock, able to make a man miss and get a gain on the play out across the 30-yard line, be brought down about the 28, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 on the play.
Pick up 5 yards on the play. That'll bring
3rd down and 7, we'll call it.
and about 7.
Under 3 minutes now left in this first half. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles on the 24-yard line. Fielder lines up with Garrison in the backfield. Herring at the H-back. Babcock in the slot. Fielder will roll to his left. He's got Babcock in the corner. Decides to throw it finally now as he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Fielder held on to the ball for a second longer, and Babcock's defenders just lost him. He stepped back into the end zone, caught the pass, and it's a touchdown for Baptist Prep. Brody Babcock on the corner route was open the whole time, and the cornerback just didn't see him run behind them, I suppose, because he sat pretty far underneath the route as Fielder rolled to his left, and Fielder finally able to evade the defender, get the ball out, and Babcock makes the catch in the end zone. Here's Luke Bell for the extra point. It is up, and it is good, and Baptist Prep takes the lead 7-6 with 2:24 remaining in this first half of action. One of the keys to the game for Baptist Prep was to turn turnovers into points, and they did that just now. Interception from Canton Hatcher was turned into 6 points via the touchdown pass from Aaron Fielder to Brody Babcock. Babcock so far on the season, he has only caught 2 passes for 5 yards. He has thrown 3 passes for 3 of 6 passes he's completed for 61 yards and a touchdown. He tends to be kind of a trick play quarterback where he gets the ball behind the line of scrimmage and makes trick pass. That time he's on the receiving end of a touchdown. 7 points for the Eagles, and Luke Bell looks to kick off here for Baptist Prep. It's going to be a high kick, going to land right about the 35. Returned by the Lions up to close to midfield. Brought down about the 48-yard line. It was E.J. Brewer on the return for England.
Brody Babcock was there to make the tackle. That'll give England first down and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So England's going to take over at the 49. They have 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Try and get the ball into the end zone before the end of this first half. Eagles now lead this one 7-6 after that previous touchdown drive. Answering an interception was caught by Canton Hatcher. This time Palmer's going to run to his right, and he'll be brought down on the edge. It's well done by Jacob Dunn to set the edge, stand strong, and bring down Palmer, who's running with the full head of steam. That's going to be a 2nd down and 6 now for England after the 4-yard run.
Gains 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6 for England.
Palmer's going to look to run to his right again. He's got a space, and Garrison's chasing him, and he'll bring him down right at the 39-yard line. It's enough for a first down. And Palmer's just lining the Lions up in a heavy set and running the football from quarterback. They may decide that's their best way of action tonight. And Palmer's going to check out of the game. Checking in at quarterback, we assume, is Mason Guess. He's listed on the roster as a quarterback. He's played this evening as a fullback of sorts, but England has legitimately 9 offensive linemen on the field, plus Mason Guess, who's going to run to his right. He's going to pick up a few yards up to the 34-yard line. Only receiver on the field for England is number 15. That's Jarvis Dreyer, the player who caught the touchdown earlier in this game. So timeout for England. 57 seconds remain in the second quarter. It's an interesting strategy here to just be running the ball like this with the clock winding down. They're an offense that does like to throw the football, but maybe they think they can just catch an edge over the Eagles in the running game.
We'd like to thank our friends at Smokin' Bones and Alicia's.
And to be fair,
Kitchen.
might be a fair assumption to make, as every team the Eagles have played this year,
Go out there and enjoy it.
minus Episcopal, the one game they won, has run for more yards against the Eagles than they have thrown. Last week, Bearden ran for 260 yards against the Eagles. They threw for 73. Previous week, Carlisle, who is a very air-heavy offense, they threw for 164 and ran for 173. So the Baptist pass defense is pretty stout, and it's when teams turn to the grounded pound game that they may struggle. This time it's Palmer who's going to look to throw out to his left-hand side, throws the ball, it's complete. Completed by number 2, Jaquan Mays. There was a flag down right around the time the catch was made. We'll have to see what the call is here. Mays picked up a really good gain before Herring brought him down inside the 20-yard line. See what the official calls on this flag.
Let's see what we got here.
Say sideline warning.
Our second sideline warning of the evening.
And if that's it, that's a
Play stands, that'll be first down and 10 for England.
pretty minor call, and so it's going to be first down and 10 for England at the 14-yard line. Clock has not begun to roll yet, and here they go winding the clock at the 14, first down and 10. England going to run it. Palmer cuts it cuts it up the middle. He's able to run out towards the end zone and get in. Palmer gets into the end zone. That's a touchdown for England as they take the lead here with just 40 seconds remaining in the first half.
Lions go on to attempt the extra point.
And it looks like England may decide to kick an extra point here. They don't have a holder on the field. Here comes Guess. He's got the tee, and he's coming out on the field to be the holder. The kicker for England is Josue Mejia. He kicks it. It's up, and it's good. 1 point for the Lions, 13-7. England leads Baptist Prep. Just 40 minutes and, just 40 seconds left in this game. Baptist typically has a few trick plays up their sleeve for situations like this. We'll see if we see any of them come out here. It's where they like to do double passes and those kind of actions.
Waiting for the ball, Chip Garrison and Austin Herring. Jose Mejia tees up the kickoff.
So Mejia is going to be the kicker, back deep to receive for the Eagles are Garrison and Herring. Each of these kicks from Mejia have been high and short to the second line of defense for the Eagles. This time it'll be low and short, caught by Brady Williams, and quick recovery, well done by Williams, quick thinking. And Eagles going to get the ball at the 46-yard line.
Eagles will take over on the 46
see if there's any trickeration out on the field here. Babcock is going to be out there. We've seen him throw the ball a few times. Mashburn will remain on the sideline for now. He has come in the game in clear passing situations like this. Herring has also thrown for a touchdown this year. So both Herring and Babcock are on the field. Babcock will line up at quarterback. So Fielder's going to go to receiver here on the near sideline. Alongside him, two other receivers, one receiver to the far sideline. Babcock's got a go route to Fielder. He's going to look to throw it deep, and it's a short. The pass is short, and it's intercepted. Here on the return up the sideline was number 4. Trey Chatton. He's able to get up across the 40-yard line. The pass was just a little bit underthrown. And England will get the ball back with 25 seconds remaining in the half. It will be crucial for Baptist Prep's momentum going into halftime here to get a stop, as England will get the football to start the second half.
England will take over on the 39-yard line.
Be a timeout for England. I'm going to talk this one over before they get this drive started. Taking 2 timeouts in this first half, and they'll have 1 remaining in the last 25 seconds. And 25 seconds remain in the first half of action. England's offense comes back out onto the field. You think they will go for a touchdown here. Try to land a pretty heavy blow against the Eagles before halftime. Palmer will pass it. 4 receivers going downfield, and the pass is high across the middle and incomplete. There is a flag down at the line of scrimmage on the far sideline.
Flag on the play.
See how they call this one. And a legal shift against the Lions before the snap. So that'll bring them back 5 yards. And we'll just be 1st and 15 now from the 44. Downs are not the biggest deal right now, as only have 19 seconds remaining in the clock, as Eagles are going to bring in Nathan Self to play defensive tackle for the next few minutes, try and get some pressure on the quarterback. Self up the middle, does get some pressure on that center. Well defended there by Ben Brown, cornerback, as the ball goes deep towards number 15, Jarvis Dreyer. Dreyer has received a touchdown pass tonight. Palmer's thrown a pass to Dreyer, and he has run in for a touchdown. Is now Judah Jones, the sack leader for the Eagles, checks in on defense. I don't believe we've seen him on the defensive line yet this evening. He checks in at defensive end. Yeager at the other defensive end. Jones gets in the backfield. Outside is Palmer. He lines up to throw it. It's a strike down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Jaquan Mays. There's 2 flags in the backfield on this one. Only 6 seconds are left. I think one of them is probably holding. Not sure what the other flag is. Referees talking with Coach Perkins to see what they want to call. And they're going to accept the holding call. And that's going to take him back 10 more yards to the 46-yard line. Only 6 seconds remain, so probably enough time for one more play before halftime.
Second down.
The Eagles are going to take out a lineman and put in Brody Babcock to play safety. Now got 3 safeties on the field, Babcock, Fielder, and Herring. Judah Jones and Levi Yeager will try and put the pressure on the quarterback as Nathan Self lines up at nose guard. And this is a handoff to number 11. He's able to spin out of a tackle, get a short gain. That's going to be the end of the first half. E.J. Brewer makes a short run, and that's the end of the first half. Score England 13, Baptist Prep 7. Baptist was able to take the lead briefly in this first half thanks to a touchdown pass from Aaron Fielder to Brody Babcock. 2 touchdowns via the efforts of Joshua Palmer for England. One, a touchdown pass of about 40 yards, and the second one was a touchdown run from Palmer, the quarterback, of about 15 yards. That's how we got here, 13-7. The Eagles the Eagles trail the Lions. We'll be back with you in about 20 minutes for the second half of action. In the meantime, we will set down the headset, set it outside the window, and try and let you watch the halftime entertainment of the Baptist Prep Marching Band.
Prep Headmasters Greg Jones, Athletic Director Steve Miller, Transportation provided by Larry Clay. This is the voice of the Marching Eagle Band reminding you that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. This has been a Music with Mercy production.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting for your halftime entertainment, the 2025 Lion Pride Band. Tonight, the band will perform the two first songs of their 2025 Funk halftime show, Jungle Boogie and Play That Funky Music. more time for the 2025 England High School Band.
Welcome back for the second half of action here at Eagle Creek Field. We're under a little bit of a delay here in getting started. Players, ball boys, managers scrambling to look for the tee to kick the ball off.
To the Baptist Prep sideline.
And so as we wait on that, let's talk a little bit about our first half of action. We had a score sitting here at 13-7 as we begin the third quarter. Game started off with a scoreless first quarter. Neither team scored, traded a few possessions. And then second quarter begins. England goes on a drive in which they got themselves at one point into a 3rd down and 30 situation. Ended up with a 4th down and 10. Took a long ball down the far sideline. Go route completed for a touchdown. England took the lead 6-0. Baptist Prep got an interception. Canton Hatcher intercepted a pass from the quarterback from England, Jordan Palmer. A few plays later, it was a pass from Aaron Fielder to Brody Babcock, which brought the Eagles into the end zone. An extra point from Luke Bell brought the lead to 7-6. Next drive for England, touchdown run from Palmer brought the lead up for the Lions. That's where we begin the second half. Mason Guess returns the kick. It was kicked by Andrew Mashburn, a bit of a secret onside kick, surprise onside kick by the second kicker on the play. Recovered nonetheless by the Lions, able to run with it a little bit up to the 44-yard line. And so the England Lions will begin this possession in plus territory. First down and 10 on the Baptist Prep 44-yard line. So Lions at the end of the first half look to, I'm not going to say they abandoned the passing game, but they went to a heavy set and tried to run the football. Let's see how they start the second half here. It's going to be a handoff. First play to Wyon Johnson. Johnson tries to bounce it outside. He won't be able to get there. He's going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage by Austin Herring, coming down from the safety position to make that stop for no gain.
That'll bring up second down and 10.
So second down and 10 now for England. And the Eagles with a good stop on the first play of the second half. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side. Johnson's in the backfield with Palmer. This time Palmer's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw the ball right to Jacob Dunn. I mean, might have thought Dunn was a player on his own team as he threw the ball to him. There wasn't a receiver around Jacob Dunn, but the ball ends up in his hands, and that's the easiest interception the senior linebacker for Baptist Prep will ever have. They get the ball now on their own 44-yard line, a chance to take the lead here early in the third quarter. One of the keys of the game tonight for Baptist Prep is to turn the turnovers into points. They did it the first time they got a turnover. They sent an interception into a 7-point touchdown drive. Have a chance to do it again here with an opportunity to take the lead over the England Lions. Fielder's going to fake the handoff, roll out to the right. He's going to pitch it to Babcock, who takes the ball up to the 50-yard line. A bit of a conspicuous pitch there. Triple option play of sorts. Playing with the slot receiver there, Babcock. And it was a completion, and it was a 6-yard gain. So even though it didn't look like the prettiest pitch and catch, it is a gain. It's second down and 4 now for the Eagles.
Number 2, Jaquan Mays on the tackle.
Second down and a short 4. Eagles going to line up. Fielder is at quarterback. Next to him are Herring and Garrison. Fielder is going to run it himself. It's a power play to the left. Power play that just so happened to miss the middle linebacker on the play, Mason Guess. He was able to bring down Fielder right around the line of scrimmage. It was a bring up a 3rd down and 2 for Baptist Prep. Short gain on the play for Fielder.
Third down and 2 Eagles.
Baptist going to line up with one in the backfield, being Garrison. Herring is at the H-back. And it's going to be a pass, short pass to Herring. He drops the ball behind the line of scrimmage and likely would have gotten a first down if he was able to hang on to it there. I'm going to bring up 4th down and short for the Eagles. It's the kind of pitch and catch you have to have if you're Baptist Prep looking to get points on this drive. And Fielder's going to roll to his right. He's being chased, and he's going to look to get the ball to Herring. Herring takes a hit after the ball passes him. Going to be no flags on the play. A turnover on downs. England will take over on their own 48-yard line. You saw a lot of this kind of action in the first half. Quite a few turnover on downs occurring. And another one here to start the second half. Turnover for England through an interception, and Jacob Dunn on their last offensive possession. Baptist gets the ball back, unable to turn that interception into points. So England gets the ball now. 9 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Ball is on the 48-yard line.
England takes over on the 48-yard line.
And ball is going to be taken by Palmer. He's got a big hole in the right side, but he'll be brought down by Canton Hatcher. That was a really good open field tackle from Hatcher. And looks like the Eagles just weren't lined up correctly there. It's taken them a while to get into their strong side kind of lineup there, and
2nd down and 1.
left a big hole for Palmer to run through on the right-hand side. Eagles are trying to switch their alignment, both with their defensive line and with their linebackers based on how England lines up. Any shifts that happen after the Lions line up, Eagles are having to shift as well, and that's maybe causing a little bit of confusion in the first 7. This time it's a hand to Johnson, and he is able to get the ball up to the 31-yard line. He's taken down by Fielder there around the 13. Brady Williams going to check out of the game. He's a little bit shaken up on the tackle he made. Checking in for him is Andrew Mashburn. This time Palmer's going to take it himself up the right-hand side. He got the edge around Dunn, and Yeager's able to catch him from behind about the 26-yard line. So that's a gain of 5 on the run from Jordan Palmer. Palmer looked like he had got the edge there. He got outside of Yeager. Dunn wasn't able to bring him down, and then Yeager was just able to catch up. Dunn slowed him down enough that Yeager was able to catch up and make the tackle from behind, and the tackle saving a big gain there. Potential to have, at least, for Palmer. This play, Palmer's going to roll to his right, being chased. And he's going to throw it right to Austin Herring. Herring up the sideline to the 36-yard line. He'll be pushed out of bounds by the quarterback, but that is another turnover forced by the Eagles. 3rd interception of the game the Eagles defense has come up with, and they got another chance to convert on one of these keys to the game, turn turnovers into points. The Eagles are leading the turnover battle tonight 3-1. So far this season, they have led their turnover battle by a lot more than 3-1. So far this season, they've led the turnover battle by 22-5, 22-4. They have got to take advantage of the turnover battle here. Fielder going to take the ball himself on the left-hand side. He gets the edge, gets upfield, up past the 40, up to the 50. He's pushed out of bounds by number 7, Will Hurley. for the Lions, but he's able to get across the 50-yard line to the 49 for a first down and 10, Baptist Prep. That might be the first time Baptist Prep has been able to get around the edge of this contain that the front seven from England has been executing very well. They know if either Fielder or Herring gets the edge on them, they could be off to the races. And these defensive ends / linebackers have done a really good job of preventing that from happening. This time it is a screen pass to Herring. He's going to fight his way out of a tackle behind the line of scrimmage and fall forward to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a second down and 10. No gain, no loss on the play. And Baptist will have another go at it from the 49-yard line. As I said, England is doing well. They have 3 down linemen, 2 linebackers walked up on the line of scrimmage, and it's those 2 outside linebackers who have been able to hold, contain, and really keep Baptist from getting the edge and getting those big gain kind of plays. This time we got trips stacked to the left-hand side. Fielder is going to pump fake and throw a screen to Brown. Brown spins out of a tackle, and he gets up to the 43. He keeps pushing up to the 42-yard line. There was a flag down right at the initial point of contact between Brown and the defender. Unsure what the flag is. It came from the official very near the play on the far sideline. And we'll wait for a call from the referee to see what this flag is. It was about a 7-yard gain there from Brown. And I think it's going to be on the Eagles. We'll see what they call. Call block in the back against Baptist Prep. That's going to move them back 10 yards from the spot of the foul and bring up a second down and long for Baptist Prep now. They're back at their own 44-yard line. They got to get it down to the 39-yard line of England to get a first down. So that's going to be a second down and 16 now for the Eagles. 5 minutes, 42 seconds remain in the third quarter here. Clock rolls. Baptist Prep trails by 6. 2 interceptions for the Eagles here in the second half. They've yet to turn either of those into points. This is the drive ensuing off that second interception. Fielder is going to drop back to pass. Rolls to his right. He pitches it to Herring. Herring is going to be met by a few Lions there, a pride of Lions, if you will, and he's got to fall down. Short gain, maybe 1 yard on the play. Bring up a third down and 15 for the Eagles. Baptist Prep's long passing game has been hit or miss tonight. They've had 1 long pass for a touchdown, a second long pass that was intercepted, a bit underthrown. Second one was thrown by Brody Babick, who's looking for the quarterback Fielder on a deep ball. This time, Fielder is going to stay at quarterback. Next to him in the backfield is Shep Garrison. 2 receivers to either side. Herring comes in motion. Going to be a pitch behind to Herring, who's going to throw it back to Fielder, who does get the edge. Fielder at the 50, at the 40, at the 30. He's got Fitton downfield with him, and he outruns the defense for a touchdown! Touchdown, Baptist Prep! Aaron Fielder on the 54-yard touchdown reception, we'll call it, from Austin Herring. Herring came around the back. He took a pitch, a backwards pass, gave it back to Fielder in the misdirection. Quarterback counter of sorts. Got the edge for Aaron Fielder. He was able to outmaneuver the defensive back from England and get into the end zone. Excellent play from Fielder. The extra point here is up, and it is good, very good there. And that's going to give the Eagles the lead. Luke Bell, the sophomore kicker, with the extra point to make the score here 14-13. 4:27 remains in the third quarter. The Baptist Prep Eagles are leading the England Lions. What an exciting moment here at Eagle Creek Field. And you know, it becomes even more exciting when the lights go off, the LED lights begin to flash after a big play, the music turns up, and it is a fun atmosphere here for a high school football game. Coach Riley Perkins has brought excitement back to Baptist Prep football. Here in his third season, the Eagles lead the Lions 14-13 in the third quarter in this third conference game of the season in the 4-2A. Luke Bell, the kicker. He will kick it on sides. And this is potential and is recovered by the Eagles. The onside kick is recovered by the Eagles. Jacob Dunn on the recovery. It's Baptist Prep football. They got the score. They kicked it on sides, and they recovered. And the Eagles will have the football. Talk about momentum. And the Eagles have all the momentum right now. 4:25 is on the clock here in the third quarter. The Eagles lead by 1. They have the ball at the England 49-yard line to start this drive. Big play call from Riley Perkins to call the onside kick. Well done by Bell to kick it, and well done by Dunn to recover it. Here's Garrison up the middle. Garrison with a good gain up across the 45 to the 43-yard line, and that is a pretty decent run from Garrison. 6-yard gain, going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Eagles. Whew. Exciting times here at Eagle Creek Field. 3 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. Fielder, he'll hand it off to Garrison. Garrison's got space up for a first down. He makes a cut. He gets out across the 30-yard line. Right around the 30-yard line, we'll say, is where he's brought down. That is a first down for Baptist Prep. Gain of 14 on the play for Shep Garrison. The Eagles are moving the ball now. They've got the momentum. Can this team turn momentum into points and keep their foot on the gas here against the Lions? Garrison in the backfield. Herring is at H-back. Fielder's going to keep it, get around the left-hand side. He gets around the corner. He cuts upfield at the 30, the 25. He's pushed out of bounds near the first down marker. I'm going to say he's out of bounds at the 22, so he's going to be just short of the first down. Bring up 2nd down and short for the Eagles. 2nd down and 1. And the Eagles will take that gain.
2nd down and 1.
Aaron Fielder able to get the edge. That has been the goal of this Eagle offense in the second half. Get their playmakers on the outside and try and use their speed to their advantage. And while they couldn't do that in the first half, they've been more successful in the second half of doing just that. This time Fielder is going to take it himself up the middle. He's got a good gain behind the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, offensive line got a good push there. Able to get the ball up to the 17-yard line. So the Eagles are in the red zone now with the 1st and 10. All right, Baptist Prep lines up now. 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line. Twins to the left-hand side. 2 running backs to the left side of the quarterback, Fielder. Babbitt's going to come behind Fielder. He's going to fake the handoff and take it himself. I mean, that was a bit of a confusing play for a gain of maybe 1. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play on first down. No gain, more or less. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Baptist Prep.
Number 54, Ryan King on the tackle.
I mean, there was a motion, there was a fake handoff, a second fake handoff to the other running back, and Fielder ended up taking it himself. All that spinning around in the backfield just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the right-hand side, stacked. Garrison to the right of Fielder. This will be a handoff to Garrison. He's able to make a cut and fight his way forward for a short gain. Maybe gains a yard on the play.
No gain on the left side. That'll bring up.
And it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for the Eagles. 2 short runs, but I'll tell you what else they've done. They've run the clock. Clock sits at 1 minute now remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles have a 1-point lead. They got it on a nice piece of trickeration. A backwards pass from Fielder to Austin Herring. Herring returning the ball to Fielder, who had space to run up the left-hand side of the field and get a touchdown. Fielder comes up to the line, changes the play, snaps the ball. He's going to throw it quickly to his left. Brown has it, and he's hit almost immediately. Brought down for a short gain. Might call it a gain of 1, if that. Bring up 4th down and long now for the Eagles. And you know what? They're close to field goal range. Is this a place where they may elect to kick it? Luke Bell's had himself a good game. They're going to have some time to think about it, though. Clock's going to wind down into the 4th quarter. 1 second, no seconds left.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Into the 3rd quarter, Baptist Prep leads 14-13. They'll have a 4th down and 10 in the red zone. When we return, be a big decision for the Eagles to make. Let's give you a word from our sponsors. A nice thank you to them, everyone who supports Baptist Prep Football and BP Live. Thank you to our championship sponsors, Team Worldwide, Geico Insurance, Ron Davis, his local office, Arkansas Federal Credit Union. Now the field sponsor here at Eagle Creek Field, Game Day sponsors, Brolo Insurance, Stone Bank, Small Cakes Cupcakery, and SCM Architects. Our touchdown sponsors, Pillar Realty, Baptist Health, Bill Wingfield, Pleasant Valley Nursing and Rehab, Hunter Engineering, Hayden, Mirren, and Foster Attorneys, Commerce Title, and Omnis Chiropractic. And then our individual sponsors, Lumber One, Prime Capital, Shakey's Frozen Custard, Ben Davis Properties, Burt Black, Ortho Arkansas, the Moore family, the Gray family, the Fenton family, the Vereen family, the Sanders family, the Schulte family, the Hill family, and the Elbert family. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make everything that happens here, all the fun times we have at Eagle Creek Field possible. Beginning of the 4th quarter, the Eagles are going to have the football and be 4th down and 10. We'll see what they come up with here to start the 4th quarter. And they'll start off 2 receivers to the near side. It is Hatcher and Babcock on the near side. Far side, it's Herring and Brown. Babcock comes in motion. He stands next to Fielder. He's just going to block. Fielder's got a person in the end zone. It's Herring, and Herring's got a touchdown. Touchdown, Baptist Prep, Austin Herring. The post corner route got him open in the end zone. He's able to put 6 more points on the board, and the Eagles lead 20-13. Big play from Baptist Prep. On to kick the extra point here is Luke Bell. It is up, and it is very good. The score now 21-13. The Eagles turn the onside kick into 7 more points. They have an 8-point lead here in the 4th quarter over the England Lions. Baptist took momentum with a big touchdown pitch and catch trick play earlier in the 3rd quarter to take a 1-point lead. They then kicked and recovered an onside kick, took the ball down the field, ran some clock, and ended up with another touchdown, where now our score is 21-13. The Eagles lead the Lions. 11:54 remains in the 4th quarter of action. And the Eagles have really just stolen the momentum and run with it. And we'll see how the Lions end up looking on this next offensive possession. And they're going to need to move the ball and get some momentum back on their side. This time, the kickers kind of switch sides here. It's going to be a kick right at number 76, and it's almost recovered by the Eagles. Jacob Dunn almost got on the end of it, but it went out of bounds. It was a perfect kick. I mean, a perfect kick from Luke Bell. It bounced right over the head of number 76 on the England Lions, who does not have a number on the roster, so not sure what his name was. The ball bounced over his head, and Dunn almost got it on the sideline, but it bounced out of bounds, and that'll have to be where the Lions take over. Believe it'll be at the 48-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds against the Eagles. 5-yard penalty.
I'll give them a 5 extra yards from where the ball went out of bounds. Let's say it went out at the 48. And going to place it at the 46. Excuse me, the 47 of Baptist Prep. And maybe some confusion here because I think the near side official went ahead and gave them the 5 yards from where he was standing originally. The ball may have gone out of bounds at the 43-yard line, and some miscommunication as the head official looked to walk the ball forward another 5 yards, but
First down, England.
the near side judge says no, and England's going to have the ball right here at their own 48. Palmer's going to hand it off to Wyon Johnson. He's able to get a good gain on the play up to the 48-yard line of Baptist Prep, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 for England. Still a one-possession game here. England has had 2 possessions and 2 interceptions in the second half. This time it's another handoff up the middle to Johnson. Johnson was able to get a short gain on the play. They'll call forward progress at about the, let's see where they call it. Right at the 46.5-yard line. So that'll be a 3rd down and 4 for the Lions. Still have 10:50 remaining in this 4th quarter. Just a 1-score game. 8-point lead for Baptist Prep. They've led in the 4th quarter of every conference game so far this season. But I believe this is the biggest lead they've enjoyed in any 4th quarter this season. And a flag on the snap. It looks like it may be a false start against the Lions. And it is. False start against England. Moving back 5 yards. 3rd down and 9 now for the Lions. Back onto their own side of the 50. That one hurts. Takes you from a 3rd and 4 to a 3rd and 9. That's a big difference. Nonetheless, Palmer's going to be at quarterback. His running back is number 11 now, E.J. Brewer. Receiver on the near side, 2 on the far side. Fullback in the play. It's going to be a screen pass to the outside. Open field tackle, or no. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. They're going to say Jaquan Maines stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. That's going to be short of a 1st down. Bring up 4th down and 3 now, because Maines sure did have some room there on the near side, on the far sideline. If he had not stepped out of bounds, that would have been a 1st down and even more for Jaquan Maines, but instead he stepped out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th down and 3. Short 3, long 2 for the Lions here. This is a big-time play. Two receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Palmer's going to throw. He rolls to his right. He's going to scramble, and he's going to be short. He's going to be short of the 1st down. It's a turnover on downs, Eagle football. Well done by the Eagle defense. They brought down the scrambling Palmer. That might be Palmer's shortest scramble of the game. He's been able to get a consistent 5 yards on a scramble. That time wasn't able to get it. Eagles get back the football here on their own 44-yard line. So the Eagles have scored on 2 straight possessions. They lead 21-13 over England. About 10 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. This will be a handoff up the middle for Garrison. He's going to bounce it out wide. Garrison gets up to the 50, up across the 50 to the 46, 47-yard line. That's said wrong twice. He's at the 48-yard line. And that's going to be a second down and 1 now for the Eagles. Garrison is really coming to his own in the running game here. He is filling in for the injured Levi Sanders, who has been the first-choice running back, or maybe the 1A for most of the season. Garrison's been the 1B, and in this second half, he has really come into the game. Started having some good pickups, and credit, of course, to the offensive line as well for assisting in those running success. This time, Fielder's going to run to the right-hand side. Power. He's got a hole up across the 40. He's down at the 39-yard line. It's a first down for the Eagles and a 8-yard gain on the play. Moves the chains, and that is going to allow the clock to continue to roll. The Eagles will look to be ground dominant on this drive. See if they can't let this clock run and leave England with, shorten this game a little bit. 40-second play clock now. The Eagles are going to let it wind all the way down beneath 10 before they break the huddle. Fielder will take the snap. Hand off to Garrison up the middle. Garrison gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more on the play. Going to bring up a second down and 10 for the Eagles. Well done from England to bring down Garrison in the backfield. I believe it was number 65, Johnny Morris, who was able to bring him down. Morris, a pretty hefty sophomore at 6'2", 245. He's done a good job this evening playing nose guard. A ball goes over the head of Fielder, and he's going to pick it up and run. He's going to throw it away out of bounds. Did he catch it? He did not. The ball's incomplete. Aaron Fielder might be a lucky duck. He threw the ball up. Ball got back to the line of scrimmage out of bounds. He was outside the tackle box, so there's no intentional grounding, no interception, and Eagles going to have a third down and 10. So maybe a little bit lucky there for the Eagles, but they were able to escape a disaster and come back up with a third down and 10 after the snap goes over the head of the quarterback. And Fielder has Herring at the H-back, Garrison at running back. He'll hand it off to Garrison up the middle. He's got a hole. Garrison gets up to the 31-yard line. He is close to a first down, not going to quite get there. It's going to be a fourth down and 2, but this has turned this into a very manageable fourth down situation for the Eagles.
Bring up fourth down and a short 2 or a long 1. I'll let you decide.
So Fielder got the play from the sideline. H-back once again is Herring. Garrison's at running back. He's able to get them to jump off sides. He claps, fakes the snap, and the England Lions jump off sides, and that is going to give a first down to the Eagles. I can't tell you when the last time I saw a Baptist Prep offense get a defense to jump off sides. It's been a while. And that time they got the first down. And so 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're at the 26-yard line of England. The clock's rolling. 6 minutes, 40 seconds are left here in the ball game. Eagles lead by 8. 21-13 is your score. Fielder hands it off to Garrison. Garrison around the right. He gets up across the 20 up to the 19-yard line. That's where he'll be brought down. Good gain on the play, and that's going to be a gain of 7. Bring up a 2nd down and 3 for Baptist Prep. Fielder sends a man in motion. Takes a snap, pitches it to Hatcher. Hatcher's trying to get the edge. He's going to cut up field, get a good gain out across the 10-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds at the 8-yard line. That's enough for a first down. 1st and goal now for the Eagles at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, Eagles.
Clock will continue to run. The Eagles will be happy to let it run. Clock will tick down under 5 minutes before the Eagles snap it again. They have an 8-point lead. 1st down and goal to go. Time it is a handoff to Garrison. He cuts upfield. Garrison gets close to the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Shep Garrison goes up over the top of a defender on the goal line and into the end zone. Eagles extend their lead. 6 more points on the scoreboard. 27-13. Baptist Prep leads. 4 minutes and 50 seconds remain in the ball game. And the kick from Bell is up, and it is good. That sends our lead up to 15. Baptist Prep leads 28-13 over the England Lions. Shep Garrison, touchdown run for the Eagles. And Baptist Prep is rolling here in the second half. A long 58-yard drive here in the 4th quarter allows Baptist Prep to extend their lead, take 5 minutes off the game clock, and Lions now will have 4 minutes and 50 seconds to score 15 points, tie the game up. Baptist waiting for the all clear before they kick off here. Bell's lined up to kick it. He's going to kick it on sides again. This time it is recovered. Recovered by England, and they got some space. out across the 50 up to the 47-yard line. A flag did come in at the end of the play. It was Kenny Fawcett, senior defensive back. They moved into that position where Eagles had been onside kicking the football. See what the call is. It was right at the end of the play. They called it in, and wonder if it's a late hit. He's going to call a personal foul, face mask against the Eagles. It's going to add 15 yards to the starting field position here. Put the ball all the way down at the 32-yard line. Man. You wonder if the Eagles should have kicked it deep on that one. Now England has the football at the 32 to start off this drive. 4 minutes, 42 seconds remain. Palmer's at quarterback. He's got too many men on the field, I think. He's got 5 receivers and a running back on the field.
Timeout, Eagles.
And Baptist Prep calls a timeout, even though there were 12 men on the field for England. Maybe were my eyes deceiving me there? I don't think so. I think there was 12 people on the field. I saw 5 receivers out there, a running back, a quarterback, and 5 offensive linemen. That's 12 people. And Baptist Prep might have bailed England out there with a timeout. Tell you what I'll do. I'm just like one of you. I can get on the live stream here on my phone and rewind and count the amount of people on the field there.
First down, 10, England.
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 receivers and 5 linemen. This time there is a pass to the right side. Falls incomplete. It was not backwards. There was a flag that came down
To Jarvis Stringer.
on the snap.
There's a flag on the play.
It's called an illegal shift against the Lions. It's going to set them back 5 yards, bring up a first down and 15. So they'll start off this drive now at the 37. So they're bailed out of 12 men on the field, and then an illegal shift coming out of the timeout.
First down, 15, Eagles. Lions.
So Lions will line up. 2 receivers on either side. Quarterback takes a snap. Palmer. He's going to run. He's got some space out across the 30, and he's up inside the 25, and might be where he runs out of bounds at the 25, and that's going to be not enough for a first down. Second down is short now for England. Ran out of bounds at the, let's say it's a 25 and give him a second down and 2 now. Palmer's in the backfield. Next to him is E.J. Brewer at running back. Trips to the right side. Palmer's going to roll to his right. And he's just going to run it. It'll be brought down by Brady Williams, but I think he was able to get a first down on the play. He was. So this is going to be a first down for England at the 21-yard line. They move the chains. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. The clock's ticking. England trails this game by 15. 28-13, the Eagles lead. Halftime score was 13-7. England led Baptist Prep, and it's been all Eagles here in the second half. 21 points unanswered through 2 interceptions and an onside kick recovery. This is a pass. He's being pressured in the backfield. Runs through a couple tackles before he's finally brought down by, I believe it was Herring. And he's able to get a first down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a first down and goal for England. So England will line up, spread out the field. 2 receivers to either side. The running back is Mason Guess, who doubles as a quarterback. This will be a pass. Palmer's going to roll out to his right. Hutch Fenton was chasing him in the backfield. Palmer is close to the goal line, and he got there. The referee gives him a touchdown. He was met at the goal line by 3 Eagles who thought they may have gotten him out of bounds, but referee right there calls a touchdown. So England responds. 6 points on the board for the Lions. 3:18 remain in the fourth quarter. England will, it looks like they're going to keep their offense out there on the field and go for 2 now. So if England get this 2-point conversion, they are 7 points away from the Eagles. But if they don't, it remains a 2-possession game. So this is a big play for Baptist Prep, trying to stop this 2-pointer. Keep it a 2-possession game. Palmer will run it, and he'll be brought down short of the end zone. That is a big stop for the Eagles. Big stop for Baptist Prep. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Baptist Prep leads by 9, and that means England will have to score twice if they wish to take the lead.
3 minutes and 18 seconds left. Your Baptist Prep Eagles are up 20.
So England's going to have to kick it, and you think this might be a situation where England kicks it onside. And Baptist Prep will likely prepare for such with their return team. They are calling the deep men up shorter. They have left some of those big blockers up on the 50-yard line. One of them, Hutch Fenton, I'm looking at. Offensive, defensive lineman, but doesn't mean he doesn't have soft hands. Can't recover an onside kick if it were to come his way. The kicker is Josue Mejia.
Henry Garcia Martinez is on for England for the kick.
Or excuse me, is it someone else? It is. It's Henry Martinez. He's going to kick it, and Herring can't get it. Someone does. It looked like one of the Eagles got it. I'm not sure.
By number 15, Jacob Dunn.
And it was Dunn. Jacob Dunn got on the football. He's the guy who recovered the Eagles' onside kick and got the ball back for them earlier in this game. This time he recovers it on the hands team for the Eagles, secures the ball for his offense. The Eagles are going to be able to run some offense here. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game, and England do have all 3 timeouts. 2-possession game. Eagles lead by 9. Fielder at quarterback. Shep Garrison's at running back. A flag comes in on the snap. Garrison's able to take it up to the,
There's a flag on the play.
I'm going to say he's down at the 50. But the flag came in at the snap. Usually that's a procedure penalty against the offense. We'll see how they call it, what exactly it is. And they will say it is an illegal shift against Baptist Prep. Send them back 5 yards to the 40 for a first down and 15 now. Did take 5 seconds off the clock, but it won't run. It'll be a little bit harder to pick up a first down.
First down and 15.
The Eagles are going to line up 2 receivers to the far side, Herring at H-back on the near side, and Canton Hatcher spread far wide at receiver. Fielder will take it himself to the left-hand side, cuts back to the line of scrimmage, looks to get upfield, decides it's more important to stay in bounds. Gets a 1-yard gain on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 14. And the clock will run. Under 3 minutes now. Eagles are going to be able to take 40 seconds off the clock here. England are not going to take a timeout. I do believe they have 3 remaining. Six seconds on the play clock. Fielder hands it off to Garrison up the middle. Garrison tries to cut, and it's just going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now England will take a timeout.
No gain on the play. Tackle made by number 10, Mason.
Timeout England, 2 minutes and 6 seconds remain in the 4th quarter. And Eagles will have a 3rd down and 12 when we get back to action. 2-possession game. Eagles lead by 9. 2 minutes left. Eagles do have a good punter in Luke Bell. If they can't convert here, you think Bell would be called upon to pin the Lions deep and force them to work the length of the field to try and get a score in. It will take a score from England and an onside kick recovery and another score for them to take the lead here at the dying moments of this game. It's a tall task. It's not impossible. Still our 2 minutes remaining.
All right, here we go. Take a deep breath. Relax.
2 timeouts remain for each team. Fielder's at quarterback. Herring's at running back. Herring's at H-back. Running back is Garrison. In motion comes Ben Brown. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. Ben Brown is brought down in the backfield by number 54 for England. That is Ryan King. The junior is able to bring him down. Minute 56 on the game clock. England takes their 2nd timeout. And now they have 1 remaining, but it's 4th down for the Eagles, and I think Luke Bell's going to be punting the football here. Be important to get a clean snap, I say, as Luke Bell trying to practice snap here on the sideline, and it was not clean, so glad they're practicing. All right, minute 56 left. England's coming back out on the field. Baptist is practicing the punt. And, man, they are practicing it to there we go. Good snap. Let's get on the field and do that again. Kind of scary to watch here. Luke Bell is the punter. Long snapper is Mashburn. Man back deep to receive for England. They are going to come after this punt. Bell gets it off, and it's a good kick. Down to the 25. It's recovered by, oh my goodness, a huge block. And the flag comes in on the block. That is kind of a break for the Eagles. A big block. The return from Jaquavion Mays. He gets it up pretty good to the 42-yard line. There's a big block on the far sideline. Can't tell who the Eagle was who got blocked. It might have been Joseph Somerville. I believe it was Somerville. And he's gonna come out of the game here. He'll talk to the trainer and we hope he's doing all right. There was a flag that came down.
Personal foul. Helmet to helmet.
They're going to say targeting. So they're going to call targeting on the block. And I was going to say it didn't necessarily look like an illegal block, but it was a blindside block, and that's what they'll call. So they'll call blindside block, and that is going to be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. The spot of the foul was at 37. Going to bring it all the way back. They'll say the spot of the foul is a 40, so they'll bring it all the way back to the 25. That's where England will take over, start this drive. They trail by 9, a minute 44 left on the clock. They got to go 75 yards, score a touchdown, get an onside kick, and score again in order to take the lead in this ball game. The Eagles are in a good position, but they have to stay mentally strong and finish well here. And as they line up, there's an official timeout on the play. And they were using the Baptist Prep football. Every football is different. You can't, quarterback can't be throwing the other team's football. I got the England football out there on the field now. And we're ready to go. 2 receivers on the near, 2 on the far. Palmer's at quarterback, and a player moves before the snap. Be a false start and back up England 5 more yards. Back to the 20. Receiver on the far side, jump before the snap. A little bit excited to get into his route. It'll be 1st and 15. Palmer's going to pass. He's going to throw a screen. Makes a man miss. It's number 1 on the play. He's not on the roster, but he is going to get up to the 22. So a lot of running on the screen. Completely switches field, but not able to really pick up any significant yards here. So it's going to be a 2-yard gain. Clock continues to run. It's now at 1 minute 20 seconds. Palmer's going to throw again. This time he throws it over the head of his intended receiver, who was Jarvis Dreyer on that play. Dreyer is a tall target, 6'3", sophomore. Unable to come up with the catch, though. And he'll stop the clock. It'll be 3rd and 13, and 1:11 remains in this game. Third down and 13 now. Trips to the right-hand side. Running back to that side as well for Palmer. And when there's trips, he tends to roll to that side. This time he's going to sit in the pocket. He's going to roll to his left. And now he's under pressure. Fenton hits him, but he's got a man deep. And he just overthrew him. He did have a man deep, Trey Chatton. And he was under pressure from Fenton. Chatton was able to get behind the defense, but too strong from Jordan Palmer. And that was some impressive arm strength. Probably threw it 60 yards. Now it is 4th down and 13, and this is make it or break it for England. If they don't pick up the first down here, Baptist will be able to kneel out the game. And Palmer is rushed. He breaks a tackle. He gets up close to the first down, and he'll get it. He'll just twist over the first down marker. He's down to the 41-yard line.
He picks up the first down.
And they're able to run up to the line of scrimmage. And maybe they'll try and spike the football. They will. They'll spike the ball. 46 seconds on the clock.
England spikes the ball. That'll stop the clock. Bring up second down.
It'll be 2nd down and 10. 46, round up to 47 seconds remaining on the clock here. 46.8. England still has to score twice in order to take the lead here. So really time's running out for that to be a viable option. If they're going to do it, they got to do it pretty quick. Here's a pass, throwing it short, incomplete. It was intended for E.J. Brewer, who was open in the flat, but that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 as the ball does go through his hands. Well, Eagles rush 4. Palmer's going to step up, rolling to his right. He's going to end up just running out of bounds. Chased by Yeager, and that's going to be – he might pick up a yard as he runs out of bounds. The referee's not going to give him that even, so it's going to be no movement there. 4th down and 10 now. 34 seconds remain in the ball game. Once again, it's 4th down, and this is the game. If England can't pick up the first down here, it'll be Baptist Prep ball and the ability to kneel this one out. Trips on the left side. Palmer back to throw. Eagles get some pressure. Pocket breaks down again. Palmer once again is going to be able to run and pick up a first down. He's fighting Ford for yards, but the longer he stays up, the clock keeps running. So there's 24 seconds left now, and England's going to have the football at the 47-yard line. They take a timeout. There's their final timeout of the game. Baptist leads by 9 still. It's 1st and 10 for England. But at this point, it would take a miracle for the Lions to win this one. I'm not saying that as a homer. I mean, it's just you got to score a touchdown, recover an onside kick, and score probably a second touchdown. Haven't really proven ability to kick a long field goal on the Lions. Maybe they can. Maybe I just don't know, but still, 24 seconds left. It's going to be tough to do all that. So they're going to do it. I'm probably going to have to do it here. Palmer rolls to his right. He's being chased by Jones, and Jones will get him down. So Jones sacks Jordan Palmer way behind the play. And the clock's running, 10 seconds left. And will England get another snap off? They're going to try to. He's able to spike it. So a second left. England will get one more play. Well, Eagles out here. 1 second remains. England will try to heave it deep, but won't really be a situation in which they can get more than pride going here. Palmer is remaining at quarterback. Drop back, throw it short to Mays. Mays will be hit and brought down. Tackled by Josh Eves, and that is the football game. Baptist Prep wins 28-19. Baptist Prep has won their first conference game of the season, defeating the England Lions 28-19 here in those 2 weeks, playing 2 of the top teams in the conference, coming up short after leading in the fourth quarter. It's not going to happen this week. Eagles hold on to that lead. A dominant second-half performance for Baptist Prep. Defense holds up well. Offense, tell you what, they stuck to those keys to the game. They ran the ball consistently, and they got points off turnovers, and they pull out the win. Final score 28-19. Baptist Prep wins the football game. And we'll give a shout out here to our sponsors one last time before we call it a night. Thanks again to our championship sponsors. Team Worldwide, Geico, Ron Davis, an Arkansas Federal Credit Union. Our game day sponsors, Brolo Insurance, Stone Bakes, Small Cakes Cupcakery, SCM Architects. Our touchdown sponsors, Pillar Realty, Baptist Health, Bill Wingfield, Pleasant Valley Nursing and Rehab, Hunter Engineering, Hyde & Mirren and Foster Attorneys, Commerce Title and Omnis Chiropractic, and then our individual sponsors, Lumber One, Prime Capital, Shakey's Frozen Custard, Ben Davis Properties, Moore family, the Gray family, the Fitton family, Burt Black, Ortho Arkansas, the Vereen family, the Sanders family, the Schulte family, the Hill family, and the Elbert family. Final score this evening, Baptist Prep wins 28-19 over the England Lions. For BP Live, this has been Caleb Bird. It's been a fun evening. Thank you, and have a good night.